Hi everyone and welcome to March's edition of The Viz. It's hard to believe that it'll be 1 year since some of us, most of us, me, started working from home. What does cabin fever look like? This. This is what cabin fever looks like. I'm just kidding. Luckily, our projects have continued to work tirelessly throughout the pandemic and through lockdown, and so let's just see what's been happening over the last number of weeks. Running from March 8th is Intergenerational Week, where we celebrate the ideas, moments, and opportunities that bring different age groups together for the benefit of all involved. Of course, here at BCM, we have projects that deal specifically with older people, and then those that deal specifically with younger people. Then we have those that meld the two wonderfully, and nowhere is that more evident than in the relationship between Kirkhouse in East Belfast and Our Lady and St Patrick's College in Knock, where they've been working together for years. What follows now is a few short clips, including testimonials and a performance that were captured on BBC Music Day in 2019, with a performance from the Intergenerational Choir.
Bella mama, 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 hey. Like building relations between the young generation and the old generation, which people think is pretty difficult to do, but I think that we have as much to learn from the older ones as they do to us. And it's just so much fun. Like, we've been rock painting, baking, we performed at concerts, even though we're not a professional choir, but we try our best. And I don't think it's like the skills of singing that matters, it's just singing together.
I really hope that it continues for many years to come.
Intergenerational work is going to be a key element of both the activities calendar and community life at Copeland's when it opens later this spring. Speaking of Copeland's, BCM board member and Grosvenor Hall congregation member David Gallagher has sorely missed the opportunity to meet up with friends and family over lockdown at a cafe and just have a cup of coffee. So he has set himself a challenge. Here's David to explain more.
Hello everyone. The first thing to say is thank you for providing constant care to your service users during the last challenging year, not least as COVID has also impacted on you and your loved ones. As we contemplate having coffees with our friends again in cafes, and as we move away from virtual meetings, what better way to see out the lockdown and welcome in some easing of restrictions by joining me sometime via Zoom during my 36-hour sponsored fundraiser for Copeland's. There will be a series of group online events during this time for you to consider joining. You will be made very welcome. The challenge is taking place from 10 a.m. on Tuesday the 30th to 10 p.m. on Wednesday the 31st of March. I'll be drinking lots of coffee to keep me awake and energized for the activities. Hope to see you in a few weeks.
So, if you are a BCM staff member, project manager, volunteer, service user, supporter, or just a member of the public who happens to be watching this and would like to support David's mammoth task of chatting for 36 hours straight, then you can register your interest to be signed up for a slot by emailing davidschatchallenge@gmail.com. Hopefully the technology will allow the email address to appear below, but if not, you can just contact us here at Viz Towers. Welcome to Poetry Corner. You may or may not know that today, Thursday the 4th of March, is World Book Day, because normally we're reminded by the stream of photos and videos in our social media feeds of kids dressing up as their favourite literary characters to go to school. Of course, with the schools closed, that's not possible, but hopefully some will still embrace the challenge and will still see some fun photos throughout the day. In the meantime, some of you will be glad to hear that there's no poem today, but I do have this quote by American poet and author Carl Sagan. What an astonishing thing a book is. It's a flat object made from a tree with flexible parts on which are imprinted lots of funny dark squiggles. But one glance at it and you're inside the mind of another person, maybe someone dead for thousands of years. Across the millennia, an author is speaking clearly and silently inside your head directly to you. Writing is perhaps the greatest of human inventions, binding together people who never knew each other, citizens of distant epochs. Books break the shackles of time. A book is proof that humans are capable of working magic. Whatever you're reading or doing today, or for the rest of this month, stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you next month.